Kundalini can be awakened in two ways, understand. One, intense physical working out like a yoga and heavy weight lifting. Second, contemplating on the most subtle truths and awakening the non-mechanical parts of the brain. If you do both only, complete enlightenment happens. If you are just bodybuilding, then you are just weightlifter. The bodybuilders, they don't get enlightened. If you are just sitting on the ideas without doing anything, you may have big pot belly. Even actually just sitting on the ideas also doesn't happen. In practical way I saw. People don't do. Half an hour they sit, and after half an hour they will be sitting but sleeping. Not only non-mechanical parts of the brain are not awakened, even the mechanical parts are slept. Even they fall into sleep. I decided, from today we declare, in Nityananda Sampradaya, we will have only sleeveless. Because you need to maintain. You need to maintain the body. You cannot be just having big pot belly and claim yourself as a Vedanti. No, I saw all Hindu organizations, mission organizations, which have become slowly moved out of health and yoga, a strong process and methods of awakening Kundalini. And they slowly moved out of even the Vedanta. Brahma Sutra can awaken non-mechanical parts of the brain just by contemplation. It is possible. But in that name, not moving the body has become a Vedantic culture. That is what is wrong. Till Vivekananda, there was a strict rule: the stitched cloth should not be worn by a sannyasi. Why, you know? If it is unstitched, naturally you can't cover the belly. If you can't cover, then you can't have. You need to maintain the body. So naturally you have to awaken your Kundalini. If you want to maintain the body, naturally you will stretch your body and do all kinds of things. When the Vedantic ideas are fed in you continuously, and any movement you do to build your body, both will join together and you will become enlightened. It's almost a forced routine. These two sacred secret, Brahman is source, the individual soul is not the source. Brahman is ultimate, the individual soul is not the ultimate. Understand? He is making the foundation very clear. Badarayana is making the foundation very clear. Because he doesn't know where all he is going to put his foot, put his weight, future, when he is going to awaken your non-mechanical parts of the brain. That is why in itself he confirms everything. You see, for example, in the basic foundation statements, if he says source is bliss, but if he forgets to say source is compassion, later on he says bliss is compassion, you may ask, no, you did not tell at that time. So in the initial level itself, he is very clearly putting the foundation by teaching all the basic truths. Source is bliss. If you see last 16 days, I am talking almost only 2-3 statements. In different way, that's all. But what to do? If you feel I am repeating the same thing, you should not blame me, you should blame Badarayana Vyasa. He is repeating the same thing, what can I do? He is telling the same thing. I can't do anything. So today's thought trend, for the Vada Pradivada, logic, argument. Individual soul is not source. Existence is source. So this you have to prove in positive and negative, both senses. The Vada Pradivada should happen in both senses, not just in one sense. Vada Pradivada is a powerful meditation process by itself. It can awaken so many of your non-mechanical parts of the brain. I could see just this Brahma Sutra has made so many people levitate, and so many people's Kundalini is getting awakened just by listening to Brahma Sutra. Vedantis will die. I want all of you to know, Vedantis don't accept Kundalini. You will be shocked. Vedantis do not accept any spiritual experience. They do not accept Kundalini. They do not accept gods. They do not accept any spiritual experience. One very senior Vedanti, well-known name, he tells me directly, spiritual experiences and all should not be achieved. I was shocked. And what for you became a Swami? God. He says, no, they will all come and go. All right. In the initial level, spiritual experience don't stay permanently. Even enlightenment, when it happens first time, it will leave your system. Then your system has to stabilize. Then it will stay. That is true. For the sake of, because of that, you think you should not achieve spiritual experience. He says, no, we should achieve only which does not go. That is true. But how will you? It will come. How? It will all come. Why hurry? If they know I am using same Brahma Sutra to awaken the Kundalini, oh God, all their fanaticism will go down the... Actually, when you do intense yoga, what happens? How the Kundalini is awakened? When you do intense Yen Kriya, how Kundalini is awakened? When you do intense puja, sincerely worship, how Kundalini is awakened? Same way, when you do Vada Pradivada, Yen debate on Brahma Sutra, Kundalini can be awakened. I can prove it. I am awakening thousands of your Kundalini just by the expression of these great truths, that's all. Contemplating, analyzing, logically digesting the great truths of Brahma Sutras directly awakens your Kundalini. So now, I am giving you the sacred secret for Vada Pradivada. Source is not individual self. Source is cosmic existence. Don't say, I know this already. Why should I argue? No, you don't know. If you know by now, then you should know. It does not become your experience. Then, come on, start doing Vada Pradivada so that it can become your experience. Remove all the doubts one by one. Drill yourself. Why? Source is not individual self. Why? Source is the cosmic intelligence. Drill. One more thing. When the Kundalini is awakened, naturally you will levitate, and that levitation melts all the bad cholesterol. Your belly will come down. You will not have belly. In the last inner awakening, we proved each participant who participated, all participants who participated in the inner awakening, lost 2.5 kg bad cholesterol. 2.5 kg just bad cholesterol. Only in the hip. Because of Kundalini awakening, levitation. So I tell you, even if you are sincerely reading and contemplating Brahma Sutra, you will lose weight. Lazy man's technique for enlightenment and losing the pot belly. So now, start the Vada Pradivada. You can sit within you. I think each one of you should do Vada Pradivada between your own buddhi and thee. Buddhi means the power of cognizance. Thee means after you take cognizance, the reaction you do, the response you do. So your buddhi and thee, that is what is Vyasa and Shankara. Vyasa is buddhi, Shankara is thee. Inside you, this argument, Vada Pradivada should start. See, the Vada Pradivada between Atman and mind is Shankara Mandana Mishra. The Vada Pradivada between Buddhi and thee is Shankara and Vyasa. Vyasa and Shankara. You should have your own arguments. You should be courageous enough to argue inside your mind. No. Source is not cosmic existence. Source is me only. How do I know beyond me something exists? You should have the guts to drill yourself, ready to take both stands, and then finally boil down to what you feel as a factual reality, as per your cognizance. Sit for a few minutes with this one sacred secret. Source is existence. Source is not individual self. I bless you all who are sitting with us around the world at this moment in 604 places, in 201 cities, in 30 countries. Let you all achieve, live, experience, express, radiate and share the eternal bliss. Nityananda. Thank you.